Welcome back, you guys, and you know I slipped up in the part 1 of craziest NBA body transformations video I made last week, and I forgot a few obvious players that some of you guys mentioned, and we're going to talk about some of them in this video. So if you liked part 1, leave a like for part 2, and let's go into the first player. Joel Embiid has come a long way in the short amount of time he has played basketball. Growing up in Cameroon, he had never played on a basketball team until 2011. He posted this picture on Twitter with his noodle arms back in 2014. This was right before he came into the USA. He was 17 in that picture, and you can check the pictures when he came in as a rookie and compare. It's wild. He's listed at 7 feet, 250 pounds, but Embiid is actually taller, and the Sixers measured him in at 7'2" 2 years ago. Now let's just hope he can play a full season and improve on the impressive numbers he put up in his rookie year. When Charles Barkley found out 2 days before the NBA draft that the Sixers were planning on taking him, and he found out that the contract was only $75,000 for a 1-year deal, he devised a plan to make himself a player that cannot be drafted, and the plan he came up with was to eat as much food as possible in just 2 days. So he went on a 2-day eating binge. He ate a mass amount of pancakes, bacon, and washed it down with a vanilla shake. He ate more obscene amounts of food at Red Lobster and then had 2 T-bone steaks for dinner. He ate those meals again the next day. He gained 20 pounds. Barkley said he was at 302 pounds on draft night, but the plan was a fail because NBA teams just did not care about the weight gain, and the Sixers drafted him anyway. Gordon Hayward, I don't know how I forgot him in part 1, but he's here now. He's gone through a huge body transformation from his rookie season, gaining 20 pounds of muscle. Hayward's strength has visibly increased every year since being a rookie. You can just see it from the pictures, and it's helped him get higher production when he finishes at the rim. He has no issue drawing contact, taking fouls, and going to the free throw line, and a lot of that has to do with the muscle he gained. Kyle Lowry has been on the end of a lot of fat jokes in his career, but skinny Kyle Lowry is a thing now. In the summer of 2015, he went from 210 pounds to 195 pounds with just 4.3% body fat. He got some funny reactions from his teammates and friends who thought that the old Kyle Lowry ate the new one. Lowry's new physique and condition has helped him a lot in his game. He's had career years the last 2 seasons, averaging over 20 points and dishing out 6 assists. Julius Randle is in his final year of his rookie contract, and he's trying to make it the best year of his career. He might have the craziest transformation this summer. He was at 13% body fat during the season, and he wanted to get it down to 7 or 8%. And after 3 weeks of working out with a trainer this summer, he has said he's a beast coming back into incredible shape. Here's that photo that was going around that went kind of viral in the NBA Twitter world. Randle finished the season at 258 pounds, and after the summer training, he weighed in at 245. He wants to stay at that weight and become more explosive so he can score and defend on the versatile forwards in the league. Anthony Davis, before we get to his NBA transformation, I gotta show that graphic of his growth spurt when he was in high school. He went from a forgettable 6'2" point guard as a freshman to a player every college coach wanted on their team by the time he reached 6'10" and was just dominating every Chicago high school basketball team. He came into the league at 221 pounds. AD looked really skinny when the New Orleans Hornets were still a thing, but a couple years later in the weight room, he is now listed at 253 pounds, and you could just tell the difference in the pictures. I looked up to see what Dwayne Wade's actual weight was when he came in as a rookie, and it's listed at 210 pounds. He was once up to 228 in 2015 and lost some weight. He lost about 12 pounds, I believe. And if you look at the pictures from when he was a rookie and then you fast forward a few years, you can just tell his whole body starts to change. His shoulders, the muscle in his arms. Dwayne Wade got a lot bigger. James Harden is listed at 220 pounds, but from this photo he posted to Instagram this summer, he looks like he added some muscle to his frame. If you remember this photo back in 2013 and this photo at the Drew League, you can just tell the difference in his muscle definition. His upper body has changed. Former head coach of the Rockets, Kevin McHale, went on a TNT broadcast in 2016 and said James Harden came into training camp one year overweight and out of shape. So Harden has gone through a couple transformations to his body. Dwight Howard came into the league listed at 240 pounds. He had muscle on him, but for someone his height, he had room to fill out. And by the time he was in his prime with the Magic, you can just see the difference, and he filled out to a listed weight of 265 pounds. When I saw some of you guys suggest Russell Westbrook, I was kind of shocked to see some of his pictures from the Summer League and see how skinny he was and how much his upper body has changed. And not to mention that Westbrook might be taller than what he is listed at. Westbrook is rumored to actually be in the 6'5" range. Hassan Whiteside, this is another player you can tell just from looking at the pictures, from when he was a backup on the Kings to now as a double-double machine on the Heat, that he just locked into the weight room and got ripped. How could I forget Michael Jordan, 6-time NBA champion, 6-time Finals MVP. Check these pictures out when MJ was a rookie. He was really skinny. MJ was about 195 pounds as a rookie, and then he got up to 220 pounds. Marc Gasol was always super skilled, but before he was in the NBA, he was held back by his lack of mobility. He used to be really heavy and weighed well beyond 300 pounds. By 2009, he shedded 30 pounds and has dropped even more since then. Gasol is now listed at 255 pounds, and that weight drop has allowed him to become an All-NBA player. And the last player on the list we got is Kevin Love. When K-Love came into the league, he was kind of chubby, he didn't have much definition on him, but fortunately for him, he has access to some of the best trainers in the world, and after the 2011 NBA lockout, he shedded off a lot of weight that he put on when he was at UCLA. And that's it for the NBA Body Transformations Part 2. I think I got everybody in there that I missed the first time. As always, if you're still here, leave a like on the video as it helps my channel grow. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys whenever my next video is.